Hello, my name is Colin Redwood. This is my story. I'm from Lickle Holton in Salford, and I'm 67 years of age. I've always been interested in art. My mother was a baker, and my dad was a joiner, so that's where I get my creativity from. I like to create things with my hands, and I've got a good eye for colour. I've been in the printing ink trade, mixing colours. I've been in the graphic trade, printing, sampled, and yet I've always had that connection with art in one way or another. Now I do painting, commission painting. I like mixing colours together, experimenting, creating different textures, because I like my work to be approachable, especially those who are deafblind. They can touch and feel the painting, with different textures, so it can become tactile. A lot of art nowadays, like handoff, you can look but you can't touch. You can look but you can't touch. But I don't believe in that. I believe in people should be able to touch and feel flowers, landscapes, and a lot of painting with the word deaf, raising deaf awareness. It's the suggestion of sound, provoking people to think about their hearing, how much they take it for granted. And so I think I like to push that a little bit further, make people think about it. I was born hearing. When I was 2 years old, I tripped on a hard rock and banged my head against a chair leg. And doctors have said that's what brought the deafness on. But over the years, I tend to be very vocal rather than using sign language. But that's where I suffer from identity crisis. Am I deaf or am I hearing? Because without my hearing aids, then I'm deaf. But with hearing aids, then I'm hearing. So yeah. So I'm kind of stuck in limbo between the deaf world and the hearing world. It gets a bit annoying at times. I get a lot of stick from the deaf community, saying, oh, you're hearing, and it's the other way around in the hearing community, when you're deaf, so it kind of gets being a bit frustrating. At first, I was a bit unsure about, like I said earlier on, I have an identity crisis, but over the time, I became more and more aware of it's like a small group, close-knit group of people. We stick up for each other, we help each other. I mean, my deaf friend used me as their voice because I can talk. When I was young, I had speech therapy to improve my speech, and all my deaf friends used me, take advantage of me to be their voice. So I'm happy to do that, rather than them getting an interpreter. Over the years, I've become more aware when people, at the case of looking for a job, and people say, oh, it's deaf, it's no good to us, and that really pees me off, Deaf people can do anything apart from hearing, I've read a lot of companies say that hiring deaf people is more beneficial because they work harder. And but But yeah, we're proud of what we do. We just get stuck in and crack on with it.